John Medlinskas. John has lived in Shrewsbury for 19 years, and he's 19. He is a product of the Shrewsbury Public School System and graduated in 2013. John currently attends Suffolk University for political science. He was elected student senator for the Student Government Association, and as one of the senators, he works with issues regarding students, faculty, and administration. Mr. Medlinskas is a town meeting member for Precinct 10 and advocated against zoning variance relative to Oak Street due to traffic concerns. And from here on in, I'm going to refer to Mr. Medlinskas as John.
Yes, please.
Our first question for the Housing Authority will go to Mr. Campanella first.
Statement.
Oh, I'm sorry, opening statement. You're right. John.
Thank you for allowing me to come here today. My name, once again, is John Medlinskas. I am 19 years old. I have lived in Shrewsbury my entire life. I am a product of the Shrewsbury Public School System as I graduated last year. I currently attend Suffolk University for political science. My experience at Shrewsbury High School has taught me to give back to the community and to pursue community service projects. I have participated by mentoring high school students at the high school. I currently work with disability students at Suffolk University as an advocate to get some of their rights at the university. I am ready to give back to my community that has done so much for me. The past 12 years, no one has stepped up and challenged anyone on the Shrewsbury Housing Authority, and I believe it's time that we have a challenger for this position, and I think it's time for some new young leadership in Shrewsbury. Thank you.
John, why do you want to be on the Shrewsbury Housing Authority?
Well, I want to be on the Shrewsbury Housing Authority because I want to be a voice for the residents and tenants that are on public housing. I have met with Dennis Osborne, the executive director of the Shrewsbury Housing Authority, to go over the current state of the housing authority. I also met with residents on Section 8 housing in Shrewsbury, and I've also met with residents by going door-to-door campaigning for this position. I will bring a new perspective on issues for public housing, and I hope to bring more youth involvement to our town's politics. I am concerned also with the state mandating the regionalization of local housing authorities. This will cause Shrewsbury residents to wait even longer times to enter the Shrewsbury Housing Authority. I will talk to state officials and work against regionalization of the housing authority. I will work hard to maintain the values and mission of the Shrewsbury Housing Authority, but we also need to make sure that elderly residents in town apply to be in the housing authority even before they need the services, because it is a long wait list and we need to make sure they are aware of the services they can get later down the road.
Thank you. John, you'll get this question first. What qualities do you possess that you feel would be beneficial to carrying out the responsibilities of the position?
I think a key quality is my ability to listen. I did meet a gentleman on Section 8 housing while going door-to-door campaigning for this position. And he mentioned to me he feels disconnected with the housing authority. He was not aware of any of the services or care that he should be aware of. I do feel like there needs to be an improvement in communication with the housing authority. This is one of the first times I heard about the authority for running for this position. And I think that it's time that everyone in town also is aware of the issues. I will work hard, and if there is a question that I cannot answer, I definitely will research it. I will go out and look at my contacts like Representative Matt Beeden and the selectmen. And you can always call me, reach me, and we can talk about the issues. I am very passionate for whatever I do, and I know that I can excel at this position for the residents of town.
Thank you.
I personally would like to thank everyone who opened their door to me by campaigning in this election. It meant so much to me and my family just to talk about the issues and talk about me running for this position. It meant a lot. talking to senior citizens and advocating to them that they should join the wait list at the Shrewsbury Housing Authority. Just when it's time for them to actually be accepted into the program, maybe they might need the housing. And I really hope I convinced you to vote for me on May 6th. It's about new leadership, new perspective of the issues. I think having a diverse panel is really going to make the Housing Authority better in its jump, with new ideas and a new way to look at the issues. And I really hope that you vote for me on May 6th. John Medlinskas for Housing Authority. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. That's all.
Thank you to both candidates.